What's good and what's popping, YouTube? Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Neopeku, and this channel is the Multidimensional Trainer. Now, why have I decided to call this channel the Multidimensional Trainer? Um, so my philosophy when it comes to training is you need to train your physical muscles as well as your metaphysical ones. So by your physical muscles, I obviously mean, train your biceps, get those abs. Don't you dare skip leg day. um, and then when we're talking in terms of metaphysical muscles now, um, so I believe breath work is extremely important, and your breath is a metaphysical muscle that's worth training and should be trained in my opinion. Um, your change of perspective muscle, so changing how you look at things, because the old saying, it isn't what happens to you, it's how you see it. Perception is reality. A different perception equals a different reality. So changing how you look at something is also that's also another metaphysical muscle that needs to be trained. Your acceptance muscle. So being able to accept something for what it is. Being able to accept what you can control and what you can't control for your peace of mind. Being able to put your trauma in front of you and accept it for what it is, and not wishing it could be different. You know. What else? The meditation, I'll say as well. Being able to focus. We should train our ability to focus. There's so many kids in school, and I was one of them, that just don't know how to pay attention. But the truth is that none of us were taught this, and how are you supposed to know how to do something if you haven't been taught how to do it? So what's the content I'm going to be bringing to you through this channel will be content which will improve your physical needs, so your physical fitness, and it will improve your spiritual needs as well. So as I said, with the whole physical and metaphysical. So let me say connecting with your spirit, and let me say spiritual fitness, or for lack of a better term, should also be trained as well. You shouldn't only train to look better. You should also train to be better, to feel better, to understand better. It's one thing to get your body fit, but it's another thing to get your mind fit for life. That's a whole nother dimension of fitness in my eyes, and we need to train all of these in order to be the best versions of ourselves. So now, how am I going to give you this content? So I'm a personal trainer. I'm a yogi, and I'm a martial artist. And that is the type of content I'll be giving to you. So in terms of personal training, this will help me help you improving on your physical fitness. And then that's the one dimension that I believe should be trained. And then with yoga now, so with yoga you're having, it works on the physical plane, on the emotional plane, on the mental plane, on the spiritual plane, right? So on these different dimensions of existence. Yoga helps me process my emotions, and that's one of the things I want yoga to do for you too. It helped me with my perspective of things, because there's a lot of exercises which help with this change of perception, and a lot of the things that I know are because of yoga. and without yoga, I would know a lot less than I do now. And I know because it did that for me, it'll be able to do that for you too. So yoga doesn't only work on the physical plane, but it works on the emotional, the mental, as well as the spiritual. And yoga helps me connect with spirit, with source, and I believe it can do the same for you too. Yoga in itself is multidimensional. But you don't have to believe me. You can go through the experience yourself, and you can let me know how that works for you. And then now martial arts. So I'm a big fan of kickboxing. I haven't done any professional fights or anything. It's a hobby. It's a hobby that I like. So there's obviously the physical fitness aspect of it. For me, it's a fun way of doing cardio because running, no, that's not my thing. That's not my thing. So it is a really nice replacement for running in terms of me getting my cardio in. And then when we talk on the emotional plane now, so I have a lot of pent up anger. And before I did kickboxing, I would often lash out at people. I'd lash out at people even though I didn't want to. I would easily get angry, and I would harm those around me, even those that I loved. And I just realized that I need to do something about this. And so I'm getting into kickboxing. It became a nice outlet to let my anger go. So on the emotional plane, it really helped me. It really helped me. And if there's something else that I believe in is that every day we need to get in flow, right? It's getting into a flow state. And one of the best ways for me to do that is to just start throwing some combos. For me that is one of the easiest ways to get into flow. Now you don't have to do kickboxing. Let's say that you're a musician and your flow state would be making music. If you are a teacher, then let's say learning knowledge to teach is getting into your flow state. So it isn't only limited. The flow state isn't only limited to the things I'm talking about. You can relate getting into a flow state and make it very personal for you. In fact, I would like for you to tell me in the comments how you would get into your flow state. But yeah, that is the multi-dimensional trainer. Yeah, peace, much love, namaste.